Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about something that a lot of us do without even realizing it. Action bias. Ever feel like you just have to do something even when doing nothing might actually be the better move? Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Let me break it down. Action bias is when we feel this intense need to act, even when it's not necessarily the smartest choice. Sometimes just staying put or taking a moment to think things through would be the best option. But nope, we jump right into action. All right, so why do we feel the need to act even when it might backfire? There are a few big reasons behind this bias. Let's run through them. Social pressure. We often feel like we need to do something because society pushes this do more, try harder mentality. If we're sitting still, it feels like we're not pulling our weight, even if the situation actually calls for patience. Fear of regret. A lot of times we act because we're afraid of the regret that might come from doing nothing. It's like, what if things go wrong and I didn't even try to stop it? That fear drives us to act, even if we don't have a solid plan. Feeling in control. When things are out of our hands, taking action gives us this illusion of control. It's like, I don't know what's going to happen, but at least I'm doing something about it. Spoiler alert, sometimes that action isn't actually helpful. Cultural influence. A lot of cultures value decisiveness and action. Think of all the sayings we've heard. Don't just sit there, do something, or fortune favors the bold. These ideas get stuck in our heads, making us think doing is always better than thinking. All right, first example. Let's talk sports. Ever watch a soccer match? Have you noticed that when a penalty kick is taken, goalies almost always dive to the left or the right? They rarely stay in the middle, even though statistics show that staying in place would stop more goals. That's action bias in action. The goalie feels like they have to do something, anything, because if they just stood still and missed the save, they'd look worse than if they dove and missed. In reality, staying still is often the smarter move, but the pressure to act takes over. Now, let's talk money. Imagine the stock market crashes. A lot of people's first instinct is to sell off their stocks immediately. Why? Because action bias kicks in. They feel like they need to do something, even though holding on to their investments might be the smarter long-term play. But that panic-driven action, selling in a rush, often leads to losses that could have been avoided if they had just waited for the market to recover. In this case, doing nothing would have been the better strategy. So there you have it. Action bias is this sneaky little thing that makes us act when it's not always necessary. Whether it's jumping to conclusions or diving when you should stay still, it's something we all deal with. The key takeaway? Sometimes inaction is the smartest action you can take. So next time you feel that urge to do something, take a breath and think, do I really need to? All right, if you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. And let me know in the comments, what's a time you felt action bias take over? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.